What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mars back with another Clash Royale video. And guys, I've been getting a few requests recently to play a giant skeleton deck, so here we go, guys. We're going to be playing the best giant skeleton deck in Clash Royale right now. I literally just went on the ladder leaderboards and found the top player using a giant skeleton deck, and guys, it ended up to be this deck right here. This RG giant skeleton deck with the Fisherman and the Zappies. So guys, we're going to take this deck right here. I don't have all the cards leveled up that high, so we're definitely hopping into a classic challenge and not ladder today, but a couple people have also been asking to do a classic challenge video, so we'll hop into a couple games and see if we can get some wins. Alright guys, so into our first game here against Mr. HR, and yeah, we have a decent starting hand here. We can pressure if he goes with like a golem in the back or something, but guys, I'm just in the ladder mindset still, where like people just drop golem first play or like drop a night witch, but we're just gonna go for Zappies here to actually kick off this game and make something happen here. And yeah, he's gonna go for Ice Wizard, so I'm thinking either Ice Bow or probably like Graveyard or Balloon. It's probably one of those three. And yeah, so it is looking like it could be Ice Bow over here. We're gonna go Fisherman, and if he had a giant skeleton, that would not be great for me right now, but it's looking like Ice Bow right now. And yeah, there's the Knight, so I'm gonna go with the Hunter on the left, just because we have enough elixir to defend an X-Bow, I think, with the RG or the giant skeleton. And yeah, we're gonna actually cycle an E-Spirit here because it'll get rid of those skeletons, and then we'll go in for an RG right here to try to protect that Hunter. We could always Fireball if he does anything, but RG is going to lock onto the X-Bow, and that's really what I wanted. Just want to get rid of the defensive X-Bow so he doesn't get any extra value out of it. And the Hunter actually did get a couple shots right there, so that was pretty nice. We have our Barb Barrel too, and I want to save that because I think he might have a slightly faster cycle than me. So, okay, yeah, Ice Wizard. He's gotten one Ice Wizard shot on each of my towers, and I'm just going to go in for a Fisherman here once the Zappies get in range, because I just want to try to take out this Tesla. And yeah, Fisherman going to come in and do a great job against the Tesla. And now I have a Zappy on either side, so we're just going to wait here. Fisherman, unfortunately, doesn't get a hit right there, but we can go with the Hunter and always use our Electro Spirit or our Barb Barrel to maybe protect him a little bit. Gonna go with the Electro Spirit here, and yeah, with that X-Bow, we're actually just gonna Fireball that this time. But yeah, guys, it's clearly Ice Bow. We know that by now. We're just gonna go with Zappies. So we gotta be careful of his Rocket Cycle. I'm a little bit afraid of that. And yep, there is the Rocket. So we're gonna go Giant Skeleton now on that side, and if he tries to X-Bow, we could block with a Fisherman, we could block with the RG, but we'll go with our Fisherman here. And I think because he just cycled a Rocket, we kind of need to go aggressive, especially with his Tesla being like way over there. We're gonna go in pretty hard here, and guys, he accidentally played a Rocket, so wow, we need to be really aggressive here. I think we need to just go Giant Skeleton with another Fisherman at the bridge, and he can tornado that. But guys, look at this. We have two Fishermen, an RG, a Giant Skeleton coming in close to his tower, and yeah, as soon as he dropped that accidental Rocket, that was pretty crazy. His skeletons there are going to stop that, but we're still going to go aggressive here with another RG, because guys, we got to stay on top of it here. He's going to be able to Tesla here. We could maybe cycle a Fireball, but I'm just going to go Giant Skeleton over here. He does get hit by that log, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but we can just go with a Fisherman, I think. And then I'm just going to Fireball his tower, actually. Ooh, please hit the Ice Wizard. Ooh, that's unfortunately we didn't hit that, but guys, we're still up quite a bit in this game, and if he wants to cycle another Rocket on my tower, he can feel free. I'm not going to let him hit anything else, though. And we're just going to go with an RG here, because this Tesla is going to be, like, mostly down, and then we can Fisherman again to try to tank for that. And yeah, we do tank for that. We get rid of the Tesla, and now the RG's on the tower. We can also Fireball his Ice Wizard, and we have him at 830. So we're going to go with our Hunter here. We can always Giant Skeleton if he X-Bows, and yeah, we're going to Giant Skeleton right up here. Go with a Barb Barrel as well and try to get that out of here. And then we can go with Zappies too in front. Yeah, the Barb Barrel doing a great job right there. And the Giant Skeleton Bomb does take it out, so that's great. We'll Fireball his Ice Wizard again, hit his tower again. And yeah, cycle an Electro Spirit. We can always go with our RG if he goes in for another Expo. And yeah, he does go for the Expo this time, so we'll go for an RG over here with a Barb Barrel. Fisherman's gonna take out the Tesla, so guys, with his Expo going down too, we'll go with a Giant Skeleton in front. Try to get some zappies down, and he's just gonna rocket on defense, so that's fine with me. We can Fireball again. RG is gonna get another hit down to 408, and the Fireball takes him to 236, guys, so it would be great if we could actually end up taking out his tower here, so that it doesn't need to go all the way to tiebreaker. We're just going to cycle as fast as possible, go with a Barb Barrel and a Fireball, and he does get an Expo down on defense, so guys, I think that's going to be... Oh wait, the Barb Barrel ended up getting to the tower, so that's pretty nice. We get the win there against Icepo. And guys, that was only for the second win in this challenge that I picked up. I was 1-2 from an old challenge, so we'll just... keep with our RG Giant Skeleton deck and try to get to 3-2 here. I picked up an old challenge I think I was doing like yesterday or something, and I happened to be 1-2, so we'll see if we can make a little recovery in this challenge. I think I'm just going to go with my Barb Barrel here to kick off this game. These people are being pretty patient, which makes sense, and he's going to go with Skeletons. So we'll go with Zappies here in the back. Skeletons could pretty much be anything still, but yeah, if he's waiting for a while... Okay, so Fireball and Skeletons. We're actually going to go in for an RG here, just because that was a little bit of a negative trade for him. So we're probably up like 1 or 2 Elixir. And yeah, the bats are going to get pretty much taken care of by that Zappy. And that's going to work out great. I'm actually going to wait to Fireball this Princess, but since we got so much damage on this tower, I am going to Fireball the Princess, because we have him down to 1092, and then he's going to go Giant Skeleton at the bridge. So... I'm actually going to wait here, guys, and go with the Fisherman. If he had a freeze, this would be pretty bad for me, but we're just going to get King Tower activated here. I could have gone with my own Giant Skeleton to just make sure he got, like, no damage, but I'm going to take the King Tower activation because we're up so much damage. And, guys, he's using Knight Princess with Giant Skeleton. He's going to go Fireball right there after he just cycled a Knight there, so I'm definitely going RG. He can go Bats if he wants, but oh, he does end up having a Bomb Tower, so it looks like we got a little bit lucky the first time around, because he didn't have that in cycle. But yeah, guys, with King Tower activated, that's just so helpful. And we can just cycle a Giant Skeleton in the back, because if he Giant Skeletons over here, I could always just Fisherman pull it again. And yeah, I don't really know what his win condition is going to be, though, guys. We're definitely going to take the Fireball on the Princess, though. It's going to take him down to 920. And yeah, we just have to really maintain this lead, I think. We're going to go with Zappies in the back again. His Ice Golem is stuck right there. And guys, he went with a Bomb Tower, but can we go... I'm going to go Fisherman here. And wow, he Fireballed again on the Zappies, guys. That's really not a good play, and he's been doing it repeatedly, so we're going to try to take advantage of that. Fireball on the Princess, and the RG is going to take his tower, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, down goes that tower, and guys, I'm really just confused as to what this guy's win condition is this whole game. I mean, he has a Fireball. He's gotten some damage with that, but... Guys, you're not really going to be able to get a Giant Skeleton to the tower every time, so just having a Giant Skeleton as your win condition is probably not going to work out too well most of the time, and yeah, this was honestly a pretty easy win. We can just cycle some of our cards here in the last few seconds, but guys, yeah, it's a 1-0 win, and yeah, we're going to get our second win in a row there, a good start to this video with 2 wins, and that does take me to 3-2 now, so... Trying to make a little bit of a comeback in this classic challenge after picking up at 1-2. So we'll see if we can maybe get to 4-2, maybe even 5-2. That would be a pretty good recovery from this classic challenge. So we're going to get the good luck here from no elo, so we'll give it back to him. And then he's going to go Hog Rider. So guys, that's fine by me. Unless he has a freeze, this would be kind of bad. But the Fisherman is going to pull him in there and activate King Tower. So great start, and we can cycle our Zappies like this. So Hog Skeletons is looking like 2.6, and he does have Archers. So yeah, he's going to have an Earthquake. And since he just spent 7 Elixir on the Skeletons, Archers, and that, we're going to go aggressive here with the RG Fireball push, because we're going to get at least 1 hit right there with the RG. Yeah, we get 2 hits, and almost 3, actually. So we can always Hunter. We're going to cycle... Yeah, we're going to go with the Hunter here with an E-Spirit, and... I'm not sure if that fully counters it, so yeah, he does get 1 hit right there, but the Zappy gets a hit on the right, so we take the lead back right there, Guys, this is going to be a pretty nice matchup. Unless this guy ends up to be like a really good player or something, because the Fisherman is a good counter to the Hog Rider. We have King Tower activated already, and the Zappies are also a pretty good counter, so I can't really ask for like too much of a better matchup, but I'm just gonna try to avoid. Ooh, I wanted to cycle 2 Zappies to the right because he's probably just gonna Earthquake that, and yeah, he is gonna go in for the Earthquake cycle here, guys, pretty often. So, honestly, I'm going to go with a giant skeleton at the bridge to see if he plays his bomb tower, because we have a Zappy there, and I'm going to fireball the knight and the archers, and he's going to have to play something else. He goes with the skeletons, but, guys, hopefully he has to play something else again. We can Fisherman here, and, guys, look at the giant skeleton. Ooh, he had to log there, and we are going to get that Fisherman pull, and he doesn't get a hit, so that was pretty nice right there. I really wanted him to play his bomb tower, though, and he didn't do it. So we're just going to pressure a little bit here without the RG. And he does go for the snowball right there. So, yeah, the Fisherman, though, is going to get there for a hit or two. So that was great. We can cycle our Hunter here if we want to. And, yeah, we're going to go with the Hunter. He goes with the Earthquake and the Log, guys. So, wow, we're going to go with the RG here. And we can fireball the bomb tower. But guys, the giant skeleton pushed the RG really quickly toward the tower, and wow, the RG is right next to his tower. That's pretty funny how that ended up working out, but we have him at 422. So we're going to go Zappies here with an E-Spirit, and he is going to Earthquake, so he gets 1 hit, but that's all he's going to get. We can go with a Fisherman at the bridge. I know it seems kind of weird, but hopefully he just plays skeletons and we can Barb Barrel. And then we can RG here. Ooh, guys, I don't know about this actually, though. We may need to pre-Fireball, and ooh, I missed the Fireball, though. So, guys, we gotta go Hunter with an E-Spirit. And ooh, he didn't get the Hog hit, though. Guys, that's massive. But we gotta cycle just our Barb Barrel and then an RG, because if he goes for another Hog, we could lose this right here, right now. And he gets the bomb tower down. We gotta go with, like, Zappies, I think, though. Oh, he's just gonna Earthquake for the win. So, yeah, guys, that ended up to be a really, pretty even matchup, in my opinion. He played that pretty well. And, yeah, unfortunately, guys, that's gonna end this Classic Challenge. Could only get it from 1 and 2 to 3 wins. But we'll try to get a couple more wins here to end this video. Alright, guys, so back into another game against Kaman, and or at least something like that. He's going to go with an Ice Spirit. Did we Barb Barrel in time? And we did, so that's a nice start to this game. We'll see if he blocks this. And he does, so we can go just with maybe a Hunter. It would be unfortunate if he had Balloon, but he went Ice Spirit Knight, so yeah, it's looking like Log Bait. And we're going to hit that Fireball right there on that Goblin Barrel so he doesn't get damaged, but yeah, so it's just looking like classic Log Bait, guys. Can we get the Fisherman to pull this Princess? And oh no, guys, I messed up the Fisherman. And he's going to pull the Ice Spirit, which is really bad, and then the Knight. So yeah, definitely a mistake on my part, but I think we're just going to go with the Giant Skeleton here. And yeah, then the E-Spirit should be able to be a decent answer to this Goblin Gang. And yeah, he's only going to get a little bit of damage with that. And then he has to go for the Inferno Tower, so that's kind of what I was looking for. We can RG here, hopefully. He doesn't have Goblin Gang or Inferno Tower, and we can just counter this for a positive trade. Guys, what is he going to do? RG is just chilling on his tower right now. He has to go for a Knight at really low Elixir, and guys, that was a great interaction for us. He has to log too, so guys, he's really low on Elixir. We can go with Zappies here. We're up like 1 or 2 Elixir, and now we're up so much damage, so that was fantastic right there. Guys, the Giant Skeleton RG combo is pretty nice to try to force out their defensive building with the Giant Skeleton, and we're definitely just going to Fireball this right here. We have our Electro Spirit if he wants to go for a Goblin Gang or something. We're actually going to cycle that at the bridge because I want to get back to my Barb Barrel, and yeah, it looks like he went for a Juke though. So the Fisherman is going to be able to fully counter that. He did get a good King Tower activation. I don't know if you guys saw that Ice Spirit that he played right there. Guys, the good news for me though is that it pretty much doesn't matter because I'm using RG, so yeah, I don't really know what the point of that was. We're just going to Barb Barrel here. We have a big enough lead where I'm fine just fireballing his Goblin Barrel. And yeah, we're actually just going to go Zappies over here. He just spent 7 elixir in the other lane, and yeah, guys, we're just going to counter all that with 4 elixir zappies. He is going to rocket right there. That's kind of what I was expecting him to do, so that's why I didn't play that's why I didn't play the RG. But we're just going to go Fisherman up here, I think, to go behind the giant Skelly, and then, yeah, I was predicting his Princess at the bridge, guys. I'm a log bait player, and I had a feeling I knew what he was going to do there, so he's probably going to rocket this. But he goes in for the Inferno Tower instead, guys, and we're just going to be able to fireball this along with the giant skeleton, and I think that's going to be GG. Yeah, the Fisherman's going to get on the tower, RG's already on the tower, and that's going to be the good game. Cycle our giant skeleton here. But yeah, guys, we beat classic log bait for a pretty nice win there, and I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. But there we go, guys. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to click the like button and the subscribe button right now. Doing those little things takes like 1 or 2 seconds, but it benefits my channel tremendously, and I really appreciate it. This RG giant skeleton deck is probably the best giant skeleton deck in the meta right now. You guys saw a few times how if you have the giant skeleton coming in with like maybe a Fisherman or a Zappy, it can sometimes make them play their defensive building, and then they have no answer to the RG. Well, maybe not no answer, but they'll have a different card that you can either fireball or use like the Electro Spirit to try to get rid of, and the RG can get so much damage. I don't even really use the Royal Giant that often, but this deck worked really well. It was my first time using this deck, and I was still able to go 3-1 pretty easily, and the only person who beat me was a good Hog Earthquake player who had a really fast spell cycle and was just able to get a little bit more damage. But thank you guys so much once again for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed this RG giant skeleton deck, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a Clash of Clans video, and in a couple days with another Clash Royale video.